talk about your what ifs. Pay attention to how you feel when your what ifs come up. You know, those times when you're having a conversation, maybe you had a narrow escape on the freeway and it shook you up, which is understandable. But then you're relaying it to someone and you're letting them know what happened. Like, oh my gosh, I was on the freeway and this guy almost hit me. What if he had hit me? What if I had been XYZ? What if, what if, what if? And do you see the energy that you're putting out? The attention, the energy, and the focus. The same holds true with any situation. Maybe it's a divorce. What if XYZ would have happened? And you're going on and you're putting all of your attention, energy, and focus into it. A scare with your child, a narrow miss. What if? When we're doing that, we're actually living in the past. We're keeping ourselves in that past situation that gave us a fright. And of course, you know, when we get that fright, when something happens that totally upsets us, we're not robots, you know, we are going to feel something. We are going to feel into it. But the more you do this work, the more you can catch yourself and say, oh, wow, I really see what I'm putting my attention, energy, and focus on. Is that the direction that I want the rest of my day to go like? And you see, it's not about judging yourself. It's not about being on point all the time. It's not about saying, oh, I have to monitor my thoughts. It's about monitoring your feelings. Always know how you're feeling. Pay attention to the thoughts you think, the words you choose, and the actions you take. So if you're thinking thoughts about a narrow miss and you're sharing the story and you're full of those negative vibrations and feelings and emotions and you're going on and you're feeding the story, you can see what you're putting all of your attention, energy, and focus on. And what do we do when we do that? We always find someone who will commiserate with us, right? We know those people to go to, those people that'll sit there and go, oh yeah, oh my goodness, oh, go on, tell me more. And we just keep sharing that story and we just keep going on and going on. And before we know it, we're so lathered up and we're so upset that we can't even think about calming ourselves down and coming up with something that will really help us step out of that negative energy. Now, when this happens to me, what I like to think about is I call it my positive turn on. And the reason that I named it that is because when I find myself thinking a negative thought or going into a what if, like let's say it could be a narrow miss on the freeway and you're like, whoo. And then when I find my thoughts going there, I'm like, oh, no. Let's think of a positive turn on. So it's something that I have created for myself. A list. Remember, I've gone back and go back in some of the older videos and I share about your happy list. What are the things that make you happy? What are the things that you're most proud of? Something that when you think about it, it really turns you on. Your child's smile, your dog or your pet scampering around, something that, a big success that you had, a goal that you reached that you were so proud of yourself. Something that really lights you up, that turns you on, that positive turn on. And when you notice yourself going into the what ifs, think about your positive turn on and then switch the focus. Switch the focus so that you start thinking about that positive turn on, and you'll notice that when you go back to the what if or that scenario that is causing you to keep your emotions and your thoughts and your focus in the past, it will be impossible for you to stay there because your positive turn on is actually pulling you out of it. Now, here's the thing to watch out for. When you step into your positive turn on, it's like this tug of war, because what's happening is the negative part of you, that part that just wants to go, I just want to be grumpy, I just want to be sad, I just want to be fearful, that part of you, it's it's like a tug of war. So your extended self is saying, hey, let's think more about this positive turn on, but your negative thoughts are pulling you down. So you want to watch that. You want to pay attention, because remember, it's always up to you. You can stay down here in these negative thoughts, attention, energy, vibrations as long as you want, however long you need to be there. Because sometimes there's therapeutic reasons for you being there. Sometimes that's giving you the opportunity to say, hey, what can I work through? What am I being given the opportunity right now to look at, to feel through, and let go? But when it's not an opportunity, when it's a habit, when it's something that you've learned to do and you're so used to living in that negative vibration or those negative thoughts, that's what you want to pay attention to, that tug of war. So those are your what ifs. Watch for them. Watch for the words. When you say, what if this happens? Or, oh my gosh, I almost did X. Or, oh, whatever your verbiage is, pay attention to those thoughts, words, and actions that are pulling you down, and find your own positive turn on and let it pull you up and out, so that you can use that positive vibration to take you through to the rest of your day. If you have any questions on any of this information, go to masteringyourbeliefs.com. Look around, see what calls to you. Download the free download if that's what calls to you. And if you have any questions, remember, ask your sensei. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.